Hi, everyone, and welcome to Lit. Today, we are reflecting on the journey of self-discovery, uncovering our true selves, and the transformative power of introspection and self-awareness. My guest today is an award-winning filmmaker, extraordinary father, and founder of Black Fathers Unite. Welcome, Julius B. Kelly.
That's a lovely introduction there. I'm kind of blushing.
It's
wow.
all true.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time today to chat with me, to share your journey and your wisdom. There really does come a time in your life where you're kind of forced to look within yourself. So was there any specific pivotal moments in your life or experiences that led to a breakthrough in your self-awareness?
I think it would have happened. My daughter had to be either 3 or 4. She was 3 or 4 years of age, and I was in a relationship with her mother at the time, and something just felt like this gap. It was something missing, and I couldn't figure it out. And it was also stressors of employment and stuff like that. And like this switch hit, and that's when I started looking more into as far as myself as therapy and things of that nature. And I had to make a huge decision within my relationship with my child's mother as well to basically work on myself, because something within me didn't feel right. And so that was one of the breakthroughs. That was the time, because if we're talking about situations I grew up in and things I saw as a child, I just didn't want to repeat certain cycles. It's this thing of like putting yourself first that some of us ignore, because we're not, it comes from cultural backgrounds. Everybody's raised a different way. Like sometimes, you're at that point where you have to bear the brunt of everything, put everything on your back. But, in reality, you can't take care of no one if you're not taking care of yourself. It's impossible. You can't do it.
You have founded Black Fathers Unite.
That's correct.
Can you talk a little bit more about how that came about?
That came about. It goes back to my daughter. Like I think it goes back to my kid. Yeah. I was scared. I was so scared. I was scared. I was like, okay, I'm about to have this child. It's my first kid. I grew up in a 2-parent household. I don't know how I'm gonna juggle this situation. And it just was this also the stereotype of Black fathers not being present, some stuff they portray in the media. And I was talking to a friend of mine at the time, and she was like, Julius, you have all the tools or whatever. You're into mental health, you have this and that, and why not? And Black Fathers Unite was born back in, I want to say, started 2019, but I think it kicked off in 2020 to be sure, or 2021. I can't remember the dates exactly. And so it became a thing of just a brand to represent Black fathers, but also speak about the mental health aspect and things of that nature. We have one hoodie, for example, it says "Choose therapy, my friend." So that's a certain thing. So that's how it all got started.
I know the brand represents accountability, responsibility, awareness, and self-care. I think that's such a beautiful thing. How do you prioritize communication and vulnerability when you're speaking to other men on this?
A lot of, I think we're in a season of people being more aware of mental health. It's it's this thing. I never I'm not saying I didn't know what it was, but it's more of men opening up more and being vulnerable and seeking help and guidance as far as therapy and things of that nature. So it goes back to the one of the examples is accountability. It's about holding ourselves accountable for one another. If I see my brother needs help, if I see my brother falling down, I'm gonna give him a hand and pick him up. I'm not gonna judge him in a situation.
Do you feel when you are talking to other men about this, are they really open to it, or are they just man, I'm good. I'm just gonna smoke something or have a little drink and I'll be all right. How has that been for you, that experience?
I think certain men have their own vices. Certain men turn a blind eye to it. It's not easy for Black and brown men to open up. It's not like because based on our cultural background, based on the way we was raised and things of that nature. It's not easy. Certain men I have spoken to, they're willing to have the conversation. We're willing to sit down, and things of that nature. Like for example, I think last summer I want to do this hiking group, like Black Fathers Unite hiking group. I thought, we go out in nature, and hike, just talk or whatever. It didn't go like I thought it was gonna go. It was hard getting brothers out there. Like the first time we did, it was just me and my daughter, and it was raining. And she's like, "Yo, Dad, let's go back home." She's like, "It's raining out. Let's go." But it's like it takes time,
Right.
It really takes time. My thing is this: like I have 5 minutes. Like if you're going through something, I have 5 minutes. I have 10 minutes. Like call me, text me, whatever, we'll talk about it or whatever. But sometimes it's difficult. It's not an easy thing.
Any special techniques that you've used to kind of like deepen your introspection and find some truths about yourself?
I do a lot of meditation.
Okay.
Like I meditate. So I have a system. I wake up in the morning, I exercise, like nothing crazy. I'm not going out there running like 10 miles and doing like 100 push-ups. I'm not doing that type of thing, but I do take care of myself. I wake up, I exercise, I pray. Aromatherapy is a thing. Like my place got to smell a certain way. I'm into like a butterscotch cookie type smells. Like it's like something about cookies, like baked cookies smells good to me. So my place will smell like cookies. I read a lot of like self-care help books or whatever, and things of that nature. Because like I think the thing is people like, oh, I'm healed. No, healing is a lifetime thing. I just wake up, I'm healed. Yeah, ooh, yeah. So it's a process, but those are methods I use for myself. I spend time with my kid, do things like that. And then even being a father, learning from past mistakes or things we may have seen from our parents and things of that nature. Like I talk more to my kid. I have honest conversations, open conversations. Like if she feels upset, I'm like, why are you upset? If she can't explain why she's upset, I'm like, okay, it's okay. It's okay. So it's a lot of things I do.
What values or principles do you hope to instill in your daughter?
It's okay not to know it all.
Yeah.
It's okay not to have the answer to the questions all the time.
Right.
I think sometimes we're hard on ourselves when it comes to that, like, why is this not working, or why do I know the answer to this? It's okay to make mistakes, which I practice with all the time. I say, listen, it's okay. Like you drop something, like stuff happens. It's not the end of the world. Right. Like you'll be all right. Trust me, you'll be fine. And honesty, like honest with yourself and just honest in general. Because the thing with creating lies or just lying, we all do it, like little lies here and there, but just to be more cautious of that, because you have to keep it up. And it's like bigger, like when you make a lie, it's like, all right, man, you got to keep it with another story on top of another story. And you get so confused, like you got to go back to the lie. And a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love, that's like love yourself, love you for who you are. Everybody's not the same, value that about you. Respect.
Absolutely.
Respect your peers, respect one another. Don't sell yourself short, like be proud of who you are, like stuff like that. But it's like I said, kiddo, just love yourself, man. Like you just gotta you gotta embrace that, man, because you don't get caught up in that, like social media, like that stuff. Are like,
it's really been me as an adult. It's been impacting me. Social media. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like I can only imagine what it's doing to the younger generations. Seeing perfection, or just the way the world is crumbling and on fire right now. It's messing with their mental health. How do you protect her from?
That's the thing. I think we all want to protect our children. We all want to make sure they're okay. But we all was kids too. We all was teenagers. It's certain things we ain't tell our parents. Certain things they still don't know to this day.
That's just
certain things they still don't know. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Just be open and honest with your kids, man. Like, it's like,
right.
Yeah, like, I'm not like, I know she's going to find social media at some point. I know she's going to go and find some things. I know she's going to Google some stuff. My thing is not to overreact. My thing is not to tear her head off like, oh yeah, there's like, that's the whole thing. But yeah, man, as far as protection, the only thing I can do is just be honest and open with her, like, you know, and just try to guide her. I think as parents, the only thing we can do is guide them. Now, if they want to veer off that, like, that's what people do. Like, it's never this straight walking past. I want to walk straight. Nah, hell no. You're gonna make some curls, some twists or whatever. You're gonna bump into some things or whatever. Yeah. But hopefully we are able to put something in their system of us. Okay, it's okay for me to make mistakes, but to learn from them, move on from them, and build better, like build up.
I know, you know, we know you're a filmmaker as well. Is there anything on the horizon for you that kind of pertain to these type of subjects, or what are we looking at?
I really took a break. Like, honestly, when it came to film, I lost hunger for it. Like, I just was like, I did the film festivals, creative films. I did that, won awards, did all that, wrote, and I couldn't find myself to write anything. I just was like, wow. During COVID, I couldn't find nothing to write. It was nothing like sparking my interest. So you never know. The summer I may sit down and type sign up, you know, and get something done. I think, you know, but we'll see. Like,
Julius, it was a pleasure talking to you today.
Appreciate your words once again. Thank you.
Yes. All right. So anyone who wants to check out Black Fathers Unite, I have the website at the bottom. Support. And, you know, I'm going to support you as much as I can, Julius. I really, really love what you're doing with this. So
thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man.